I mean, what a game it has been so far. Rattlers started off slow in this one, got a little momentum to close out the second quarter, and then third quarter, man, they opened it with absolute momentum, going on a 10-2 stretch, and then they started slowing things down. Now they're trying to make up for their mistakes late in the third, and we will see if they will continue to do so, as there's 4:22 remaining in this one, and Clark leads it by 3.
At this point in the ball game, you got to dig in. You got to think. You got to find some motivation from deep within. A lot of these guys, this is their final high school basketball game. If they lose tonight, the Rattlers need to find a way to get some extra energy to find a way to win this game.
4:22 to go as the Cougars inbound this one. Kristen Bergen bringing this one down. Pass it to Torres. Torres to Bolden. Bolden to Torres. Torres right wing with good guarding him closely. As Torres lobs this to Bolden. Bolden trying to make his presence known in the paint, and he will do so.
Good defense by Jovaledge's better offense.
Caden Gomes with the ball now to Kofor to Presley. Presley driving this one in. He's going to be fouled.
Cash Good was wide open at the left corner, and Caden Gums looked towards his direction and instead passed it to the right side. You got to trust your guys in moments like this.
As Caden Gums will look to inbound. He will do so to Jolivet. Jolivet in the left corner. Pass it to Kofor, left wing. Kofor driving this one, floats it up, and it is good in the face of Elin Crawley. As Flemings bringing this one down for the Cougars. Rattlers trailing by 3. We are under the halfway point now in the fourth and final quarter. As Javen Kofor tried to pick that one off, but it will wind up out of bounds.
They're playing very aggressive right now. Several opportunities to force a steal. Clark has to be very careful with the basketball right now.
As it looks like Mateus Perkins will check in for Zaire Jolivet.
That should get Perkins to the end of this ball game. They need some size, they need some physicality, and that's exactly what Perkins is going to bring.
The thing that I wonder is if Crawley will be able to last the whole game. He's been in for the whole quarter, and he's not known to stay in for a whole quarter's worth. As Crawley will have it now with Perkins guarding him, far behind the left wing. Passes this one off to Torres. Torres coming around, gets a pick from Crawley, misses that three-pointer. Ball is up, and Flemings gets a rebound, and they're going to call a foul on San Marcos.
Looks like a foul called against Malik Presley. It looked like he kind of poked in, and they're going to call a wraparound foul against Presley.
So now they will look to inbound this one. As Torres trying to float, he finds it, floats it up to Crawley. That one's pickpocketed behind the back from Caden Gums, and then this is going to result in a jump ball, and it's going to be in Cougars' favor.
Dan Miller looks a little bit frustrated that the possession arrow points in their favor, but that's huge. That puts the possession arrow back into your favor now. So if you get a late game jump ball, who's the ball going to go to? It's going to go to the Rattlers. And it looks like actually they're giving it to San Marcos, so Rattlers are going to get the ball.
Well, Rattlers are going to get the ball, and that's exactly what they need. But they need 3 points in order to tie this one up with 3 minutes to go. Trailing this one 44-41, as it looks like Clark, no, they're going to say it's actually Clark's ball.
Well, the reason we got confusion is because the possession arrow is pointing in Clark's favor, but Clark was over on the other end of the floor getting ready for defense.
As the Clark players come all the way back down from the Rattler side to their own, and we resume action here as Birkin gets an inbound pass but misses that one. Bergen misses it, and Caden Gums is bringing it back down as it looks like it's going to result in a reach-in foul from Jaden Flemings.
Caden Gums was flying down the floor.
He was.
They had to find a way to slow him down. Honestly, a pretty good foul for Clark.
As Gums will look to inbound. He will do so to Cash Good in the right corner. Good coming around the perimeter. Passes it to Kofor. Kofor with 2:47 remaining in this one. To Good. Good to Presley. Presley to Perkins in the paint. And it is good. And we have a 1-point ball game with 2.5 minutes to go.
Poised under pressure there. Malik Presley, great vision and a beautiful assist.
Torres with the ball. Vance Torres passes this one to Flemings. Flemings, top of the key, passes it to Bolden. Bolden left wing. Passes it to Crawley. Crawley right wing with Perkins guarding him. Crawley trying to make him miss. He will pass it off to Flemings. Flemings now taking it top of the key. 2:13 to go.
Huge mismatch at the low post. Javen Kofer is guarding Crowley.
As Bergen passes this one to Torres. Torres left wing with Gums guarding him. Crawley now. They are draining this clock as much as they can. Step back, trying to get the foul. 3, misses that one. Who's going to get the ball? It is going to be the Rattlers because it's going to result in a jump ball.
That's exactly the jump ball I was talking about earlier. They didn't get it earlier, but now the possession arrow points in their favor. It's a one-possession ball game. This is exactly when you want the jump ball.
As it looks like it's going to result in a timeout. And will it result, or are they just going to clean up a sweat stain? We have a stoppage of play, but we'll keep it here for right now. There's 1:53 to go in this one as San Marcos trailing by 1, 44-43.
Well, you gotta trust your guys at this point of the ball game. You gotta think it's gonna go to Caden Gums or Malik Presley. And honestly, if you get a double, that means there's somebody open, and you gotta find the vision. And luckily, this San Marcos team has probably one of the best vision guards in the region.
Yes, they do. Caden Gums, he's been on top of it all tonight, really trying to carry his team to that next round matchup against Westlake. Will he prevail and continue to do so with only 1:53 to go in this one? As the crowd is getting into it.
This game was not going to be easy. You're in the UIL playoffs. Every game's going to be difficult, and you got to know that coming into this ball game. And this is your chance to make it shine. Less than 2 minutes to go. This is exactly what you waited your entire high school career for.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Who will advance? Rattlers with it. Cash Good, right wing. He has a quick breakage. He's going to pull up a 3, misses that one, and that one is going to be saved by Kofer. But Crawley gets the ball. As Clark is bringing this one down. They slow things down a little bit. Aiden Bolden with the ball. Cash Good guarding him closely. Bolden right wing. 1:26 to go. Bolden taking it left wing. Cash Good still guarding closely. Now bringing a double team with Caden Gums. As this one is passed in the paint to Guerrera. Guerrera misses. And it is going to be last touch by Malik Presley.
That's 2 opportunities that the Rattlers had to keep the ball in play. Right over here, Kofer kept it alive. Presley and Perkins nearly combined for a block, and Clark has got the ball twice.
1:15 to go, as this is a full court lob, and it looks like it will still remain Clark's ball. I mean, what a lob it was, inbound lob. It looks like Caden Gums actually fouled him, and now Clark will go to the line.
When I talked to Coach Miller, he talked about how much he loves the aggression from Javen Kofer. He never gives up on a play, and he showed it right there.
Aiden Bolden go to the line, 1 for 1 with a first one up, and it is good. He extends that lead to 2 now, as now Clark is officially in the bonus.
45-43, it's still a one-possession ball game. A miss right here, you gotta box out and you gotta grab a rebound.
Aiden Bolden for the second one, it is good. As the clutchest free throw of this whole entire game so far. 3-point deficit with 1:10 to go. Caden Gums passes to Kofer for 3. It is good! And Javen Kofer has tied it up.
It's 2-on-2, you gotta apply pressure.
As Javen Kofer also gets the steal. Caden Gums bringing this one down. Malik Presley now running baseline. Pass it to Kofer. Kofer right wing to Presley. To Perkins. It is good. Perkins with a 2-handed slam, and San Marcos leads.
Their first lead in 2 quarters, and it's the biggest lead of the ball game.
39 seconds to go. Who will move on? Torres with the ball. Top of the key. Passes to Crawley. Crawley taking it. Spins. Passes it to Bergen. It is blocked from behind from Caden Gums. Caden Gums needs to slow it down. Mateus Perkins trying to get it. Misses that one, but he is fouled. Going to the basket.
The fans are on their feet. They cannot believe it. Clark is in disbelief. There is not one person in Clark's fan section standing up. Meanwhile, all the fans are on their feet. That is the hugest drive of the bowl game. And Mateus Perkins goes up, draws contact. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Mateus Perkins The first of two is good. San Marcos leads it.
3-point lead, the largest Rattler lead in the ball game, and if he can find a way to knock down this free throw, the Rattlers will have a 2-possession ball game.
As it looks like Javen Kofer is going to check out and Zaire Jolivet is going to check in. We will keep you all updated with that. Mateus Perkins, the second one is up, and it is good. Mateus Perkins clutches free throws in San Marcos history. As Guerrera bringing this one down, 3-point line, tries to draw the foul, misses that one, and it looks like they're actually going to call a timeout. So in 15 seconds to go, San Marcos regains the lead. They're leading by 4, 50-46, here on KTSW, San Marcos. And welcome back to this electrifying arena here in New Braunfels, Texas, as the San Marcos Rattlers are officially 15 seconds away from moving on and playing against Austin Westlake in the next round of the UIL playoffs.
Looking for their first win since 2015. Paxton, I did the math. It has been 2,919 days since their last playoff win. And as you just mentioned, they're 15 seconds away from it.
They are officially 15 seconds away from snapping that streak. What a stat that was, Joey. As San Marcos defending this one. Clark looking to inbound this one. Guerrera passes it to Torres. Torres to Crawley. Crawley for three. It is off the backboard, no good. And Javen Kofer gets the rebound and is instantly fouled. And San Marcos will be going to the foul line.
I don't know who you can credit for player of the game, but the nominees include Javen Kofer, a huge late game three, a forced turnover. They had to sub him out with how gassed he was. Now he's going to the free throw line and has a chance to put this game on ice.
As the fans are getting into it, and Coach Dan Miller will take one more timeout, and we will take one more break with him with 7.8 seconds to go. San Marcos is that far away from moving on here on KTSW San Marcos. 7.8 seconds away from moving on in the playoffs. And San Marcos is leading this one 50-46, and Kofer is going to the line to shoot two.
It looks like Clark is in complete shock. They controlled the entire ball game. Down to the final 40 seconds, San Marcos found a way to take control of this ball game, and Javen Kofer to put the nail in the coffin for Clark right here.
As Kofer, first one is up, and it is no good, and that was a 1-for-1 possession. So Bolden will get the rebound for the Cougars. Bolden to Bergen. Bergen now with 2 seconds to go, but no, San Marcos will officially win this one and go on to play Austin Westlake in the next round of the UIL playoffs with a 50-46 win over the Clark Cougars.
Congratulations, the Rattler season continues, the most wins in program history. Their first district championship since 1998-99, and keep the record books coming. It's their first playoff win since 2015. What a year to be a Rattler.
What a year and what a game. We will recap and give you full in-depth analysis of what you just witnessed on your radios tonight after these few messages here on KTSW San Marcos.